Wimboe, a 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 wimboe,
in the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
a wimboe, a wimboe, a wimboe, a wimboe, a wimboe, a wimboe.
Ladies and gentlemen, today na another day wey God don enrich us see, and today na very special day. A lot of things don dey happen for inside Nigeria and outside Nigeria and in Africa as a whole. Na me say make I come tell una wetin dey happen. First of all, welcome to Omega TV 123H, the station where they give you back to back as it dey happen, as it dey knack and give you. And the way they come, na so you see the receiver. Those of una wey never subscribe na be this. It look like when somebody say follow me for Facebook, follow my page, follow me on Twitter. Na the language wey YouTube make, na be this one. See, na the same thing, na free. Just like I say follow me for YouTube, na the same thing. Those of una wey dey fear the word subscribe, not be money, they not dey take anything, na free. Just subscribe. But the only difference is say the word follow me, YouTube call use their own as subscribe because they recognize you as one of the community member of that person. I mean that they use the word subscribe. So those of una wey they fear the word subscribe, oh yeah, follow me for my YouTube, because subscribe they pay, but follow me they not they pay. Those of una, oh yeah, wanna follow me. For you to follow me, touch that word with the right subscribe. That word subscribe, now be the word for follow me. So touch that word. If you touch and you don't follow me, be that. So anything when I go to do, you go to receive and now free. They not they pay money. So as you touch and so now free. So sit down, make I tell you why I decide to come today. Let's go over to the main news. First of all, I go say that we appreciate our army, Nigeria army. They don't try. If you see how they fight these bandits and Boko Haram, not be joke. The thing is serious. If you see, it be like war. I not believe and say when they talk, and most of us we say na joke or they fight bandits. They say na a color. They say na a color where they carry no. Na really war, where they say war, so na war. Exactly the way that they shoot. Na so that they shoot. In fact, when I watch the video, I say yes. Our army that they try. Just that our Nigeria government not they appreciate them, the way they supposed to pay them rich, the way they supposed at least appreciate them. You know they rich. How you go pay somebody where they face bullet, they face life and death, tashere, and you wait they sit down for up, they collect the whole money. It not work. For those of us who never watch the video, when they inside battlefield, they exchange bullet. Oh yeah, take them. How you see am? Na so the war be. The fight where they go through, all those ones na real. May we appreciate them. In fact, appreciate. If you know any army, you know am. Appreciate them. Many are you people that appreciate. If you just see and say, they tell us say thank you for the battle where they fight. It's not easy. Let's go back to the other news. One man when the brother died, don't come out. The man say the information wey police give over the death of his brother say that information na lie. He say police dey lie. He say in fact before police if after devil you come see police, he say they cook the lie because police talk say the man so say na harsh man na kill am. No say according to the man, he say not be harsh man kill am. He say they know their brother. He say their brother no get any sickness, nothing dey do am. He say their brother open shop. He say na police just come say that they raid. Na they just carry the innocent man wey no do anything. The next thing na road they take go see am. For those of una wey never watch the video, when the man dey talk how the whole story be and the way that they bury the brother pass. Oh yeah, take am.
I'm by name Aladi Marcus. I'm the brother to the deceased Dauda Aladi. I'm the last child of the family. We are 4. He is our first. Then we have a sister, a brother, then I as the last person. My brother is a businessman in Sakani, here in Kagadama Bauchi. My brother is actually in his place of business when the police invaded the environment. Based on the police, they're trying to fetch out criminals in the environment, which my brother was actually in the place of his own work, that is in his own shop. So unfortunate for the police, when they came, they chased the people around. And of course, my brother is a businessman, he sells things, so he didn't run. So when they saw him around that place, they came and then they hijacked him. They're trying to put him in his car. He asked them, what have I done? What have I done? What was my own fault? They insisted that he must enter. He told them, I have a shop here. In fact, he even requested, based on his neighbors, he requested that let him lock his shop before he go with them. But this is how they forced him. One of his neighbors who sells suya also came around, was asking them, leave this man, he's our neighbor, we know him. He has not done anything. Say they could not hear that suya man. And likewise, a certain neighbor of his, which a Baba who is selling some things, still yet he came and talked to them, but still yet they didn't respond. But this is how they brutalized my brother and pushed him inside the car. So that's actually what happened that led to my brother's demise. My brother doesn't have any case of asthma. In fact, none of my family members have any history of asthma. So my brother is not asthmatic. This was a fabricated story from the police. If actually the police say they saw him on the ground gasping for breath, they actually helped, which is very good. But the next thing they are supposed to do is for them to call us as his own relatives. But we didn't get that information. In fact, we struggled to get more information from them concerning our brother. Well, the arrests happened in the night. And I in person, before the information came to me, it came around 10 o'clock. In fact, 10:03, that was when my sister-in-law called me. So I said, okay, it's late in the night. Since this police arrests, we're going to go and bail him out tomorrow in the morning. So that's what happened. In fact, I even called 2 of my friends who are police officers, asking them about my brother's well. They say, okay, since it's night, tomorrow in the morning, they are going to see what they can do to bail out my brother. I in person, I went to the station around 6, but there was no any vital information as to where I can get my brother. They only tell me that, in fact, the person I met him on counter told me that he doesn't have the record of Dauda Aladi in their own record book. So it was later on, I left that place. Later on, my brother and my sister-in-law and my sister and my mom, they went to that place. It was that time that the news was brought to them, after they have been pressurized to bring a medicine for my brother, which is not on drugs. So they pressurized my sister-in-law and she went and brought drugs, purposely for just her husband. So it was that time around 11 that the news was brought to them. This death has actually affected us a great deal. My brother is just starting life. He married just last year. In fact, I've been one of the person who has been very busy up and down trying to prepare for his wedding. So the news of his demise came as a very rude shock to me. It has affected us a great deal as a family. He has been of help, support, and encouragement to us as a family because he's the eldest. So he being absent in our family is a great loss to us as a family. As a family, when the situation happened, we all believe every man is going to die. And then based on our decision is that we're going to forgive what has happened and then we proceed to our brother's burial. But the story we heard from the police actually provoked us because they are not willing to take responsibility of the demise of my brother, which obviously they are responsible for that. So for that reason, as a family, we are not going to let go of our brother's blood go in vain. We ensure that all those who are involved in this thing are brought to the book. We're going to follow due processes. We're not going to take laws in our hands, but we ensure that we follow the right processes to ensure that our brother's rights is being secured.
Till you see am, na be that. The guy just dey open up, dey give. But now we never know who they go believe. Whether na police, na talk truth, or na this guy talk truth, we never know. According to police himself, they say they just come and say they go investigate the matter to know how the whole thing be, because they never know who talk the truth and who dey lie now. For those of them wey never watch that statement wey police give, he say they go investigate this incident. Oh yeah, take am. Na be that. Abeg put the commissioner of police, put am. Oga, you dey hear this information, this thing wey dey happen so. You hear the whole thing. Not dey look me like that. Oh, not dey look me. I dey really just dey tell you. Make una paint my own beside. Thank you very much. Wey you take suspend that our tailor, Abakiari tailor. That one you try, you do better thing. This matter to see investigator. According to wetin they talk, say the guy, he dey in shop. Now they just come move am. Now they say na harsh man. Now the only thing be say investigator, may you paint police as a clean people. I trust you. In fact, you be good man. I know say you be good guy. Correct. I know say you go do the right thing. Now say be. You need to investigate to know who they talk truth. Let's go over to the other news. One man, when he come up from Nigeria, go USA at the age of 9, don't enter one chance. He don't fall for police trap. This guy, when he come out at the age of 9, after a very long time, he don't come become doctor for America. Don't leave. In fact, don't leave. He don't become match. In fact, the guy don't get grant for America. He cause okay, make it just come for family issue, you know, maybe he may just come for sister's wedding and so on. He won't call live America life beside Nigeria here. You know, say Nigeria they different from America. When he call the coin, he call carry pistol follow body. He won't call the use pistol like the way they use that, you know, when they visit you, they just hold your gun. If you do any other, I'll put it, if what am I going to do with you? He won't call live that life for here. You know, say America, they different from Nigeria. You know, say Nigeria here, everybody here, I be shook. He won't call live that life for here. As he carry a pistol, say, because say somebody, he buy phone from person and the phone, so now second hand. As he carry a pistol, say they go there, now police hold am. Oh, as if they want to explain, oh yeah, enter. They don't use one law, maybe kidnapper, take hold am. For those of you now, whenever I watch the video where they ask this guy question, oh yeah, take her.
ATM mask. Which number? But say where for ATM mask? Which number?
ATM mask. You will go down. For the side, you go down.
For Jaro. For Ojokwen. Now you the same. Number what?
The number of our house now, all those local houses.
Okay, make you open that here. Make you open that here. Okay, this is where they go. So who gets them?
The man that bought the mattress. The man that bought the mattress first. I want to return the mattress back. So I was asking for them to return my money back to me. In my phone, you can see where I make the transaction. I always save the receipt. Every time I make transaction, I always save the receipt. The mattress they sold us was the fake Muka for 54,000. So I went back and said, I've returned the mattress. I don't have it. I returned it. And I said, give me my money back.
What did you buy with?
Mattress. Okay. I sent him, I sent down in the morning. Make money buy Muka mattress. But my wife got from Lagos. So he can go buy the wrong one. So as he bring her commerce, you look and say, it's not going to be real Muka.
That one foolish man.
Hey.
Hold on.
Continue.
Hold on for your hand.
Hold on for your hand. Hold on hand. Oh yeah, yes.
Look up. Hold on the feet.
Oh yeah, the top.
In America, we don't hold gun unless you are ready.
Oh yeah, now where you go buy mattress?
I don't know the name of the buyer.
Say the man will buy my transfer.
Okay, now, how come you buy this gun?
I've had this gun. I've had this gun in Nigeria since 2012.
You have?
I've had this gun in Nigeria since 2012.
Where are you from?
I'm from America, New Jersey.
Huh?
I'm from America, New Jersey.
When did you come to Nigeria?
Last week for my sister's wedding. The videos are in my phone.
Okay, last week.
I came last week, but the wedding was yesterday.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a doctor.
In America?
Yes.
So you brought this gun from where?
From America, 2012.
2012. And why were you holding it today?
Because there's been a lot of kidnapping. So every time I leave the house with my protection, I will just carry on.
So do you know that carrying this type of weapon in Nigeria?
They told me now.
So you don't know before?
They told me now.
When did you leave to America? When did you leave?
When I was 9 years old.
When you left to America?
Yes,
how long have you been coming to Nigeria?
I come a few times.
You come in few times.
Yes, sir.
So you took this gun to go and kill somebody before?
This time I never been shot.
So how do we know that you are not a kidnapper and an armed robber? By seeing this arms with you.
If I look inside the gun, sir, there are police officers. The gun that has been shot before, they will have mark inside.
Are you entitled? Are you entitled this gun now to go and do what this morning? Today, Sunday
for my
morning.
protection. When I went back to the shop and I returned the phone back, the man wasn't there, but his son was there. So I said, the phone you sold us is fake. I need my money back.
Okay, you took the gun. You took the gun.
I didn't have to go out. So the son didn't want to give us the money back. So I said, okay, call your dad. When your dad comes, he will give us our money back because he had already took the phone off the car, put it back in the shop. So he didn't want to give back our money. So I then asked him, I said, okay, who did you transfer the money to? So he now took me to his shop. He said he did the POS transfer again. So I went back to him and said, guy, well done, no. Now me buy mattress from this guy. When I think I've already returned the mattress. And I told him, I said, follow me to come and see, say, I don't return it. Me let it say I see get it. But I need my money back. Because the boy was saying his father wanted to give my money back. So he now told me, say, not be so. Say transaction what they already do. Say he already give the man the money, not to do the transfer again. I can say, okay, no wahala. I come take picture of the shop. So make sure, say, now treat me talk, say, you know, if you return the money, you get. So I take picture of the shop. I walk in the window and say, no, if I can't, why you take my picture? I can say, okay.
So what's your name? Larry Odigye. You are which tribe? What about you? What's your name? Victor who?
Victor Jacob.
From which tribe?
From Germany.
Okay, your name is who?
My name is Sunday Odionya.
From which tribe?
What
did you do for a living?
At the same market from Tomorrow.
Which type of market?
Moka from
Who owns this gun? Huh? Hold the gun in your hand. You own this gun. Where did you bring it from?
I brought this gun from America 2012.
That's a local unity network. This is the suspect that we caught with police special auto revolver. It is the operational head that caught them at Sabayo. So, Dr. Zobo. So, this is the suspect that brought the gun. So, we don't know if it's a kidnapper.
Now the issue be that, in fact, put this guy picture, make her ma let her know. Though he say he no know before. Oga, America with Nigeria difference the inside. You feel stroll there, license gun, you feel use that they waka, but for Nigeria here, even a color, if you hold wood anyhow, they go arrest you. You know they try that kind of life for Nigeria here. Nigeria here, everybody now suspect. So thank God say you dey hear am for the first time. But even though say you dey hear am for the first time, you don't fall for the people wahala. You must go through the process. You see America, police abeg, mona hang the guy issue small. But mona investigate una no know whether the guy still dey lie you, or mona tell investigate first before na go free am. Because we don't know who be who. It's always they say na doctor, he na for America, he be this, he be that, he call buy phone, he call fake, he call they say make they give her money, call carry pistol. You don't know. But after investigation, if not really true, I'm gonna handle her with small hand because he come up for this country when he dey young. You understand? I say, try, correct. Then let's go back to the other news, Joe. Things don't really dey happen for Kaduna since when Rufai use that yansh take sit down for the governorship. People wey don die for that Kaduna state not be small. I believe say nobody will not know Rufai. If I picture be this here. Recently now, Boko Haram enter that same Kaduna, kill 32 people. You know, in fact, they just dey butcher the people. Anyhow, since when they bush up the people so, Rufai never use the 2 leg. Take come off from the government house, say make it go visit those people where they kill so they never butaka. When they analyze how this Boko Haram they kill people, kill 32 people, 100 die. If you see how they analyze them, you go fear your head. For those of you who never watch the video, you take them.
32 persons have been killed, over 100 injured, farmland and several houses destroyed in 6 communities in southern Kaduna. In a press statement signed by the police public relations officer of the Southern Kaduna People's Union, Sokapu, Luka Biniat, less than 24 hours, armed men suspected to be Fulani herdsmen invaded 4 Chawai villages in Chawai Chiefdom, Kaura local government area in southern Kaduna, and killed over 20 persons in the night. The attackers were said to have crossed a bridge well manned by soldiers at Baking Kogi Market Town and invaded the neighboring Apia Babum village in Atiap Chiefdom, Zangu Kataf local government area. They killed a heavily pregnant woman, her 2 children, and 2 others. On the same day, in a separate attack in Kurumi Masara in Atuap Chiefdom, armed herdsmen were said to have laid ambush on one Ezekiel Bulusu's farm and hacked a 51-year-old father of 5 to death. This was brought to 32, the number of persons killed in the 2 southern Kaduna local government areas. So Kapu said since the siege on Atuap started last year, as well as that of Chawai, which is dragged on for over 6 years, the Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai has never visited any of the scenes of the violence to sympathize with the affected communities. So Kapu hailed the gallantry and sacrifice of the interagency combined troops of Operation Safe Haven in southern Kaduna for its efforts so far to combat the criminal.
Now the news be that. You see, I be put El-Rufai, put down. Augustus, when you enter governor, say, where you call sit down for that, use your yansh, touch that governor's seat for Kaduna State. A lot of bad things. If our people will don't die for that your state, they don't over plenty, they worry them. People don't know. We don't even know whether governor even did that place, whether that place on an autopilot like Nigeria. We don't know. You sit down for your comfort zone, they eat, they do things yourself. You just relax your mind. Like say nothing dey happen on daily basis. They keep people some 30, some 50, and you sit down. He never touch you, so I mean you just sit down. Oga, try to meet up to the security situation of that your state. You see, because he never touch their body, so he not go consign them. Now only the poor masses and they face them. even apart from that sef, for una to even show concern as the thing dey happen, you go still visit the scene and at least sympathize with people wey dey lost and family people wey dey go through a lot of things. Sympathize with them. You know, at least feel for people. Just dey your government house, nothing dey touch you, nothing dey do you. But no wahala. Life never finish. Over to the other news. Nigeria former military president wey dem dey call person of IBB na Bishop be this. The guy don come and say Nigeria unity dem don conclude am since 50 years ago. He say so that issue no dey come back again. So anybody wey dey come back, e just like e dey repeat the same thing, e just dey kind of dance around the bush. He say no need for you to go repeat wetin you don already talk about finish. With the guy IBB when he dey talk the issue seriously, say in fact if I mean they no even talk to make they not talk go Nigeria unity, in fact it's unnegotiable. So they not dey visit that issue again. For those of una wey never watch the video where the guy dey talk, oh yeah, take am.
When we were in the military, we talked about settled issues about Nigeria. The unity of Nigeria, as far as we were concerned, was a settled issue. Presidentialism was a settled issue. Market economy, free market, was not socialism, was a settled issue. The federation also is a settled issue. Nobody will come and say, Nigeria is no longer a federation or something.
When you say settled issue, are you saying in another way that it's non-negotiable? Because that seems to have, that's the refrain. That's been good. But some argue that it should be negotiable.
No.
That we should sit down at the table. If we decide to be one, then we stay one. If we still want to go our separate ways, why not?
No, we decided to be one. How many years ago? About 51 years ago. And we have been in that position for the last 51 years. Why should we keep on repeating? Let's sit down. You can have not less than 100 conferences in this country that Nigerians themselves sat down and talked about on how to remain one, how to work with the federating units in the country, how to operate locally, and so on and so forth. I think there are issues that we shouldn't be talking about them now, but rather...
What should we be talking about now?
We should be talking about how to encourage, how to strengthen what we have agreed in the last... If you agree we are going to be united Nigeria since 51 years ago, we should now be talking on how to strengthen that unity. If we are going to have a federating unit, we should now be talking about how we want to see our federation. If we want to talk about the local governments, whether they should have free fund, whether they should govern themselves, we should tell them, or we should be talking on how this...
You see, now the guy be that. They talk and say, I better put IBB picture, make her see face it. I put him. Oga, you see, they use your mouth, they talk, say Nigeria unity, they know they discuss am. The way that they rule the country, if e not sweet, they go revisit that unity when I discussed 50 years ago. People when they discuss that thing, not be the way Nigeria be, where they make that agreement, not be so it be again. So if they are, if waiting on discuss them with what they happen now, not tally, they go revisit them, they do another fresh amendment. I just declare you, because now you be the problem. In fact, now you be the foundational problem of Nigeria. Now you be the foundational problem of this country. They use your mouth, they talk. So make the pain when they go through now, make people they go through. Try well. They don't discuss her 50 years ago. Now the way Nigeria be 50 years ago, now since it be now, so you live. See, they don't discuss her 50 years ago. The way Nigeria be 50 years ago, so now say Nigeria still be. Then they keep people 50 years ago like bread like this. They talk say they not they go there again. But they go visit them. May they restructure this country. May they talk about anything. May they reshape everything. In fact, the country need total overhaul and total rebuilding. The one way they rule Nigeria from one side. They get boundary. The one person don't reach 40, 45 years. You know they get government work again and job not every day. Becky, let's go to the other country job. Let's go to the other news job. We cannot talk about how we want to go another country for years. America, though they return Iraq artifact, you know, those Iraq idols. When America see how they take, America, though they return them. In fact, we did the era of Operation Return People Property. Now we did now. Operation Return People Property. Germany, though they return the one of Benin. USA, now though they return the one of Iraq. So, if you know, say you thief anybody property, Operation Return People's Property now. People don't they return what they take from people. So you now go return. If you know say you take anybody something, go return. Now USA now don't they return the one of Iraq. They don't return almost about about 70,000 artifacts where they collect from Iraq. For those of you who never watch the video where they take the talk cam hard, they don't return rich and many where they won't see bring again. Oh yeah, take her.
وبالتنسيق والتعاون مع الجهات المعنية في الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية على استرجاع الآثار التي يتم ضبطها في المنافذ الحدودية أو التي يتم عرضها للبيع في المزادات هناك، والتي جمعت من خلال التنقيب العشوائي من المواقع الأثرية العراقية. تسليم 17,321 قطعة أثرية من الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية. استرداد لوح آشوري من وزارة الأمن الوطني الأمريكي، والذي كان خاضعاً لإجراءات قانونية، ويؤمل استلام اللوح الشهير المسمى لوح قلقامش أو لوح الحلم خلال فترة قصيرة.
You see, with the operation return, if you know say you collect anybody property, return now. Anything where you take from anybody, return now. People don't they return. Germany don't return the one of Guinea. USA now don't they return the one of Iraq. If you know say you be president of any country, all those world power like Russia, all those one, if you know say you take anybody, Gauss or Idol or anything where you know, all those architecture, all those things, archaeological things, then maybe you pick them before or you just pick now, you know, return now, because with the operation return people's property. You don't hear. Go back to the other news, Joe. Yes, so now returning. DSS don't go attack journalists for Abuja court where they take the judge those Sunday Igboho's aid where they arrest. Una know journalists before. Journalists, they get the freedom to cover anything where they happen for Nigeria. Now their freedom be that. Now these journalists will never know why DSS attack her. The next thing I be just the attacker. We not just understand for those of us who never watch the video where they just attack the guy. Oh yeah, take him.
Nice one. Hey! Nice one, yeah man, that one. Hey, I beg, auntie.
You see the fight. I not just understand the DSS nowadays. They just they kind of handle people like saying an animal kingdom. This one are journalists. Any secret day when the journalists speak, when una make them the attacker, at least if any hidden agenda not there, I'm not sure say this kind of kasala where they happen so go happen. Inside court, at least not be say the journalist get one thing when he hide from somewhere where go make the attacker. We have the freedom of press. At least you have the freedom to cover anything. DSS, they don't understand that language again. Now anybody they just the attack they deal with. This one are journalists. If una know so na get secret wey the journalists see when they make una the attacker, which means say Nigeria not dey safe. Not be animal kingdom we dey law, we dey side country, and this country so now law they govern the country. You can't just attack a journalist like this. Even though if you have anything, when you get anything where the journalists see or he pass any wrong information, fine. But this guy never come out. If he captures something, when you go attack journalists like this, I beg. This country, it be like country where law not dey. This kind thing, journalists again. In fact, this one not be even new one before, but it dey new because DSS now they do this one too. DSS. Now I come they attack people like this. Now let's see now. Let's go back to the other news. Kenya don't come out. They go produce electronic machine. In fact, Kenya they tell you say they won't move. Come up from fuel anything we got to do with fuel. Say, if they don't get time for fuel again, but they don't want to receive fuel. Say the only thing way they get time for now, not to do with it, not to follow. They want to enter the industrialization, so they don't go produce their own machine where they use electronics, they charge them. In fact, this one for those of us that never watch the video when they present the electronic machine. Oh yeah, take care.
To compare, when I used the petrol-driven motorbikes, I could save $20 in a month. Now with the electric bike, I can save about $80. Changing the batteries costs less than half of what I spent on fuel.
These people are not bringing the original spare parts. And if you find the original spare parts, they are a little bit expensive. So we would go for other cheaper spare parts that tear and wear very fast.
The biggest challenge will be making the prices competitive compared to the fossil fuel counterparts. So we know how affordable these are, but we are really working towards solving that by making sure that these bikes are built here, designed here by our engineers. Just overall makes it very, very much cheaper.
The big question is which kind of bike goes faster? And the best way to find out is with a race. The electric bike is quicker off the start line. It's got much better acceleration, and as it gathers speed, certainly feels fast when I'm holding a camera in one hand and clinging on for dear life with the other. But all of the riders we've spoken to are asking how quickly can these bikes become available.
You see, correct. I better put the Kenya president. I tell you, this guy, put the Kenya president. Okay, you be correct guy. In fact, your country dey move. In fact, now they develop. You not only do this one. The summit, the educational conference summit where you go they go do another one. In fact, they do better. I hear you, the correct guy. The correct guy. That conference, when our President Buhari go, so this guy go. But when the guy go, the guy use they sign health contract with international body. They call representative. For those of you whenever watch the video when they sign that one, the guy they sign now. Oh yeah, take him.
Well done. Well done. Well done. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Now it is delivery. Yes.
You see how they sign the contract with international bodies with their own country, make them at least take over the health system within their country. When you get leader wey know wetin they do, they always dey try to take advantage of every small opportunity wey you get. When everybody they go there, they go for another purpose. So if they go there, they think twice. Now be waiting this man do so. And when else you go, I bet put our president there, who be person of boo boo, put him. You see am, people go the same place where you go. So on the same, they carry, they make contract, they sign contract with other country. They go sign agreement with other country, make they go develop their own. Your own na health you go for. Now when that man now, that Kenyan president now, if he reach the country now, he just what he go tell the people. And we are waiting, you want to tell us now. We dey wait. In fact, you know the way they come because, but this one we dey wait. Wait till you go there, go to God tell us. They will still call here at least. Papa did where Papa goes somewhere, Papa did the way Papa what you bring with the weight. Not just they look me like that, because they look me here. Not they look me here. They dress me. Me will be your picker. They wait me you bring something come. They look me here. This your look, not they sweet me. Bring something come from that summit where you go. So that educational summit where you go. Bring something come. Then our conference have been a summit. My papa go somewhere if they come, go bring something. Maybe we dey wait for Bubu. I hear say they come back very soon. Let's go over to the other news, Joe. Okay, now hear me go take stop for today. For those of you who never subscribe to my channel, wait till I see they wait for. Subscription are free. Subscription just be like where they say follow me on social media. Follow me for Facebook where they write follow me. And I say CB. So, but this one, YouTube call use the word subscribe now free. When you touch the word, that word where they say subscribe to, me say na free. You know they collect money. YouTube not the deduct. You not get anything to do with your bank account. Just me say you be among my friends for YouTube. Just to be my friends for YouTube. So now just to touch that one. Me and you go become friends on YouTube. So follow me, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Every news for Omega 123H. Now,